All right, welcome back, Wolfpack. This is the first video of a brand new semester. I'm sorry it's taken me so long to get these going, but let's go ahead and dive right into it. So today, the first thing that we're going to be talking about is classifying triangles. So there are three different kinds of triangles based on sides and three different kinds of triangles based on angles. So everybody's pretty familiar with the equilateral triangle. Equilateral. So an equilateral triangle just says, and we're not doing this based off of the picture because I have no straight lines, that all of the sides are the same. So I'm going to put my congruency tick marks there. So an equilateral triangle has those three equal sides. Now, if it's not three equal sides, if there's only two equal sides, then we can use, you know what, let's increase the thickness here. Let's see if I can try this again. That's better. Not black, blue. Okay, so if we have an equilateral triangle, that means all three sides are the same. All three sides are congruent, and so I can put those congruency marks on there. For an isosceles triangle, two of the sides are congruent, and one is different from the other two, which is fine. Just makes it a different kind of triangle. So let's say these two sides are the same, but the bottom one is not. And since it's not congruent to anything, there is no congruency mark. So again, this is an equilateral triangle. And this one is isosceles. Now, if all three sides aren't the same, and if two sides aren't the same, then it's neither equilateral or isosceles. Oops. We call that scalene. So three different types of triangles based on their sides. And again, this one is called scalene. So that's classifying triangles based on their sides. Now, what about classifying triangles based on their angles? This one is a little bit easier. So let's go ahead and get into those. So if I have an acute triangle, that means that all three sides are small, all three angles are smaller than 90 degrees. So remember that all triangles, and this is one of the great all-encompassing statements, all triangles have 180 degrees on the inside. Always and forever. So an acute triangle, all three of those angles are smaller than 90 degrees. You can have a right triangle where one of the angles is 90 degrees, but they can't all be 90 degrees, right? Because if they were all 90 degrees, it wouldn't have 180 degrees on the inside. Can you see where the right angle is? It's right here. And we use a square to show that. And I accidentally just deleted the other triangles. Okay. An obtuse triangle has one really gigantic angle and then two really small ones. So an obtuse triangle does have acute angles as well. It's all based on whether or not all three angles are small or whether one of the angles is really super duper huge. And so that's obtuse. And then there's equiangular. Equiangular and equilateral are the same. If something has equal sides, it also has equal angles. So what you're going to do is you're going to combine all of these different triangle classifications, and this is all in your textbook as well, on page 208. We're going to combine all of these triangle classifications to do the worksheet that we've been assigned. So I will get into that here in a moment because the bell's going to ring, but let's go ahead and continue this in a moment.